everyone, Christy here with you today with a quick little hair coloring tutorial, and since it's right before Valentine's Day, I thought why not tackle a couple different red hair colors. So what we're going to do is on the first color, I'm going to give you a basic kind of a light brownish red hair color, and then for our last two we're going to take the basic hair color and then tweak it into a couple different looks that I think you might like. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so like I said, we're going to have a basic hair color, and for that I'm going to be using wire 20, 21, 24, 27, and E99. I know that's a lot of colors, but you'll kind of see what's going on the further we go. So I'm going to start out with wire 20. And I'm just going to give it a nice little basic color. I'm going to do these a little quick, a little quicker than I might normally, just because I don't want you sitting here all day watching me color when you could be coloring on your own, because I don't think there's probably a whole ton of fun in that. Well, there could be, I don't know. Maybe you enjoy watching me color. Alright, so real quick. Then we're going to keep building up with wire 21, just kind of making a graduation, not a graduation, a gradient. Unless you're graduating from color school, I don't think that necessarily works out. So, kind of a little gradient with it. Okay, for somebody who's going to be going quickly, that's a bit of nitpicking I get going on. Okay, 24. Don't ask me why I didn't start in the same place, because this is how I roll, apparently. And we've got a nice, like a top light source coming on, so that lets us practice not only the highlight sections here, but we can also get some really deep shadows here to play with those colors as well. I don't know. Listen to me, but don't listen to me today. Okay? Here comes some more nitpicking, just so you know. I really can do fast. Okay, now our darkest color here is going to be E99, but I typically go back and add shadow colors over the top, which is what I would do with this as well, to make this section here really stand out that it's in shadow. We're not going to worry about that right now, but if you really want to make a bold statement, that would be something you could do too. Something like one of the grays or a BV, like 20, 23, something like that would be really good. You could play with complementary colors to get some contrast. So maybe some sort of gray-y blue, since this is kind of a reddy orange. I haven't tried that one, so you can try it and let me know if that actually worked out, or if it was like really kind of, that didn't come out very well. Man, not on my game. Alright, so without going back and nitpicking too much, which I really want to do, and it's really hard not to, this is our basic color. See, I can't stop myself. See, it's kind of like a lighter E, ginger color. So, you kind of get the base of what we're starting with. So for these two, I'm going to start out the same way and then add some tweaks. Okay, for tweak number 2, or the first tweak of the original one, I guess would be the better way to put that, is going to involve wire 20, 21, wire 12, wire 18, and then again our E99. So basically what we're doing is we're taking out wire 24 and 27 and replacing them with 12 and 18. It's not a big difference, but you're going to see that it's going to make a difference in how it looks. Alright, so same thing. I will try not to be as nitpicky, and trust me, that's not nitpicky. I can get super nitpicky. That's like super fast for me. Trying not to make it completely boring for you. And not to take up 100 million years of your YouTube time. Okay. Wire 20. 21. I like these as a starter base because they have that nice kind of a golden color to them. You can also use this in like a strawberry blonde too. Would be a good starting point. Okay, now here's where we starts to change it up. I don't know why everything needed an S at the end of that, but it did apparently. Okay, so wire 12, which is a very squeaky marker. Jeez, why are you so squeaky? Stealing the show over here. Probably wants a refill soon. Yes, I hear you. Refill. You're gonna have to do your job now, though. I will refill you later. God. Complain, complain, complain. Okay. Now you can tell, or wire 12 can tell you, that you can already see kind of a difference in this compared to that. This is already more of an orange, and this is more of like a, if you want to go back to Crayola days, a burnt sienna. So next is wire 18. And now we're going to add some more orange to it. I mean, look at that. Now you can really see some difference. This is more of like a fiery color. The stereotypical, ooh, stay away from that girl, she's fiery. I don't know why, but, I am babbling today. Don't you all love it? Alright, now you can really see the difference between these two. Now let us finish up with our darker color, E99, because even this bright color needs some kind of like grounding, I would guess you could call it. You got to give it that grounding because that will really, the dark parts will sell how bright your highlights are. So you need both of them. And by bright I mean like your lighter colors. I don't necessarily mean like, whoa, neon. But I'm sure you get the idea. Okay, try not to nitpick. Don't nitpick, Christy. Don't do it. I can't help myself. Alright, so just comparing these two, this is a lot more of a fiery red, and this is more of a burnt sienna. Alright, so I have one more tweak to our base color for you. Okay, for this last one, we're going to go off the beaten track a little bit. So we're going to start again with our wire 20 and 21, and then we're going to use E97, YR9, and then R39. You're going to be like, holy moly, that's a red hair. So let's rock it out. Starting again, if you don't know by now, with wire 20. And if you go to the post that goes with this video. I will link up in the description if you're watching this right on YouTube. I'll actually do the job of not doing this in a complete rush, so you can see how pretty these can really turn out. Which I hope you can see it here too, but as I said, I'm not trying to like suck up your whole day listening to me babble. Alright, YR21. I also find it funny, I painted my nails for this occasion, or this video, and I managed to buy nail polish that matches my table mat, or my desk mat, whatever you want to call it, which I found kind of ironic. I didn't realize it at the time. I was just like, ooh, pretty. I don't have that one. I'm sure the hubs was like, are you sure you don't have that one? Because I think you have enough of them. No, I don't have that one. So, alright, E97. This is kind of like a reddy brown, so if this is a nice transition into these more vivid, we're going to use that word, vivid colors that we've got coming up here next. Wow. Okay, so here's where we get experimental, yo. I say yo at a lot of things, just so you know. Alright, this is YR09. Now this is like holla back. I don't know why that describes a color, but it does. Now you might be looking between this one and this one going, meh? Yeah, I know it's not the same color, Christy, but they kind of look similar. See, that's how you'd say it, because you'd have to be nice enough not to spit it out loud for everybody to be like, yeah. Gotta be nice about that. But you'll see that it's not. R39. Yeah, I almost thought I had that wrong. Aw, baby. You wouldn't think this would be a good idea, but it is. Trying not to overdo it. Or, apparently I don't care about staying in the lines today. Now, normally I'd be turning this all over to get everything where I'd want it, but I've watched videos where people do that, and oh my goodness, that can get me like total motion sickness. I mean, I can't even ride in a car without getting motion sickness, so as you can imagine, that stuff gets to me. I think I went a little overboard on my red. See, now I'm nitpicking again, but you get the idea. I can't help it. I can't help myself. I swear to goodness, something just makes these hard to close on occasion. Alright, so there you go. Totes different now, isn't it? See, I was right. So we started out with wire 20, 21, 24, 27, and E99 for this one. Then we moved on to wire 20, 21, wire 12, 18, and E99. And then for this last one, that I might have gone a little crazy over, was wire 20, 21, E97, wire 9, and and R39. And so as you can see, we started all three out the same, but we ended up in completely different places. So, since we're close to Valentine's Day, I hope this gives you a couple new ideas to head out into the world with and do some awesome coloring that you love. Now make sure, if you like this video, to share it with your coloring crafty friends. Give it a thumbs up, or is it this way? I don't know. On YouTube, because that helps our videos get found. And leave us a comment. If there's something else you'd like to see, or if you have a question, we definitely want to hear from you, or I want to hear from you, since I made the video. So I will see you next time. Make sure to subscribe,